Are you sick of the corruption, the greed, the fear-mongering? You want to do something about all this, but you don't know where to start. Well, here's the truth. Fighting against something is the least effective approach. Fighting for something, and that is the real route to change. But what should you fight for? The problem is that most people just go along with crowds. They follow the mainstream until the mainstream creates too many rules about what being a member means, and then they leave and they go somewhere where they feel more safe, more secure, and they belong. And then that group, in opposition to the mainstream, eventually becomes the mainstream, creates the same load of oppressive rules, and so on and so forth. You're stuck in a pendulum of misery forever. But the consistent thing in all of that is that you are a unique individual. You are unique. There's no one else like you, nor will there ever be. So you can fight for that. But first you've got to figure out who you are. What sorts of roles, relationships, environments are right for you? Where do your skills, your interests, and your experience coalesce into a unique expression of a human life? Find more opportunities to do all of that and get rid of the noise. Once you're clear on who you are and what you should be doing with your time, it's much easier to know what you should be fighting for. Then you don't need to worry about fighting against anything. You are going in your own direction. And the benefit of this is, yes, it's selfish, but that selfishness lifts everyone up around you. It's like an ecosystem. It needs biodiversity. Our society needs diversity of thought and of expression and of action. If everyone was doing this, we would have a balanced and harmonious society. This approach is the only way you're going to remain on the right side of things sustainably into the future, because you are the only consistent entity in your own life. So if you are ready to start figuring out who you are so that you can fight for something, click the button, watch the presentation, and I'll give you some starter tips.